SPUFalcons.com. Here with head men's basketball coach Ryan Looney. Coach, team is in a little bit of a slump here. Lost the last 3 games. Your thoughts on recent results?
Obviously, we've been disappointed, but at the same time, we know that we've got plenty of opportunity to bounce back, and I think that's kind of how we've started to approach practice this week.
Boy, 2 of those games, one was a double overtime loss, another was a tough 1-point loss. So things are clicking. It's just maybe one little element not going. What do you think needs to improve the most to change those results?
In all reality, our mental toughness. We've faced a lot of adversity over the last couple weeks. Emotionally, that Western Oregon loss was, I think, difficult to overcome. Our guys got to get tougher, not only just in their ability to move on to the next game, but maybe even move on from play to play within the games too.
It's hard to believe we're at the point in the season where we're talking about you embarking on your last regular season road trip of the season, but we are at that point. You visit Alaska, which has traditionally been a difficult road trip. The last 2 years you were able to sweep up there. What was your key to success those last 2 seasons?
I think everyone just embracing the opportunity, finding a way to keep a positive attitude at all time on the trip, whether that be going to practice or walking in the freezing cold from the hotel to the car. I think our guys in those situations have done a really good job embracing the opportunity.
Well, you've got somewhat of a veteran team. I'd like to talk about a couple of those 4-year seniors. One is Riley Stockton, guard, who has now played more minutes in an SPU uniform than anyone in the 71-year history of the program. Just talk about what Riley's meant to this program.
He's been huge. Ever since he's been here as a freshman, he's been our glue guy. He does everything his coaches ask of him. He's been our best defender. He rebounds. He's definitely someone who helps us keep the ball moving on offense. And because of those things, his coaches have had extreme confidence in him, which obviously is reflective of the amount of minutes he's played.
He's obviously the nephew of John Stockton, the NBA Hall of Famer. From what you recall about John's game, does Riley share any of those?
His toughness and his instincts, I would say. He's an incredibly smart player.
And then another is Cory Hutsen, your senior center, 6'8". He is a 1,000-point scorer now and ranks 18th on the all-time scoring list. Just what's Cory meant to your program?
He's always been a guy who can really put the ball in the basket. He's been, if not our best, one of our best low post scorers his entire career here. To be honest, he's been able to expand his game in other areas, just slowly becoming a little bit better rebounder. We can still get more from him on the defensive end. He went through stretches earlier this year where he was a better free throw shooter. So he can really score it, and just hoping that he continues to get better in all other areas as we go here.
You mentioned Cory's improved rebounding. That was evident on Saturday. In the loss, he had 28 points and 10 rebounds, his first double-double, because that was his first double-digit rebound effort. Talk about his performance Saturday.
Thought he played really hard, especially on the offensive end of the floor. Any time you have 12 made field goals, there's a level of aggressiveness there.
We mentioned this is your last road trip. Then the team gets to end with 3 straight home games. Your thoughts on ending the season that way?
I think it's great to play at home. Sometimes late in the year, in February, you can be a little bit physically and emotionally fatigued. So to not have to travel and get to stay home for a couple weeks before the conference tournament starts is extremely important for us.
What will be the key now as your team is fighting for position in that conference tournament, the key to getting a good seeding in that and finishing off the regular season well?
I think we just need to approach each day one at a time. If it's practice, we need to have the best practice we're capable of having, and if it's game day, we need to give the best effort we're capable of giving. So, like I said, day by day, we just need to approach each one individually.
Great. Thank you very much, Coach Looney, and good luck in Alaska this week.
Thank you.